I'm Jason Nunez, and let's queer up the USA View. Wicked composer Stephen Schwartz pulls out of Kennedy Center after Trump renaming. Wicked composer Stephen Schwartz has canceled an expected appearance at the Kennedy Center after the famed arts institution was renamed in honor of President Donald Trump. The 77-year-old Oscar and Grammy winner was set to appear at a May Gala with the Washington National Opera. In December, the Kennedy Center's board voted to rename the venue the Trump Kennedy Center, a move that sparked immediate backlash. In a statement, Schwartz explained his decision, saying, quote, "The Kennedy Center was founded to be an apolitical home for artists of all nationalities and all ideologies. It is no longer apolitical, and appearing there has become an ideological statement. As long as that remains the case, I will not appear there," end quote. Interim Executive Director Richard Grinnell tweeted his response, quote, "The Stephen Schwartz reports are totally bogus. He was never signed, and I've never had a single conversation on him since arriving," end quote. Schwartz joins other artists who've pulled out, including Hamilton, Issa Rae, and jazz band The Cookers. Meanwhile, Kennedy Center President Richard Grinnell dismissed reports of Schwartz's booking as totally bogus. The continuing controversy comes as ticket sales at the Kennedy Center hit their lowest point since the pandemic, with more than 43% of seats left unsold this fall. When I lived in D.C., the Kennedy Center was the staple to go to, like the event to go to. All cultural events. I remember seeing Rent there. I remember seeing multiple concerts. I spent New Year's there one year. And literally, if I was still in D.C., I would not go just because it's Trump's name.
I mean, can you imagine? This is just, and talk about bogus. Miss Grinnell, no one is more bogus than you are. And I can almost forgive Schwartz for allowing John Chu to turn his beloved stage musical into an offensive 2-part cinematic abomination, but I'll work on that.
Richard Grinnell was interviewed by PBS NewsHour about the Kennedy Center, and it's just so interesting. The venue income is down 50%. Yet he's claiming that it's more financially secure than ever, citing that they've raised $130 million since Trump has been in office. Whether that is true or not, we'll probably not ever know because, again, nothing is ever audited. Or as Trump has done with many organizations, claim to be donating money and then it never shows up. Right. But I can only imagine that corporate sponsors are there for one reason, for eyeballs. So if people are not in the building, then why would corporate sponsors want to come back? Corporate sponsors are not looking for venues that are not selling out. And when there's plenty of venues to see shows like Broadway shows, huge artists that are coming into town that will sell out. And then he was also cited for saying, the Kennedy Center honors, the ratings were down. I don't know if anybody, I spent about 10 minutes watching the Kennedy Center honors, was I will only call them the Kennedy Center honors. Yeah. And I will just say the Gloria Gaynor Vegas review show that they put on, I felt like Gloria Gaynor was dying inside a little bit. Poor Denise Williams, she was the person that did the songs, and the backup dancers looked like they pulled like a solid gold dancer set out from like 1981 and put it on this. It was like something you would never see at the Kennedy Center. It was that tacky.
But see, now it makes you question Denise Williams. If Denise Williams showed up to perform for this, it was like Vanilla Ice performing at the New Year's Eve thing. These are people, they don't really care, obviously, and they don't mind being written off.
When was the last time you heard Denise Williams was booked somewhere? So I can't fault her for taking a gig. She is working in the entertainment industry, so I won't fault her for that. But yeah, he's grasping at straws with what they're doing there, and this is going to fail. Obviously, you have to attract big artists to come to a venue to make it successful. Like it's not gonna run solely on donations, and people are not going to want to donate to a venue that doesn't get a big act.
Right. Well, hopefully, it doesn't fail, and he decides to knock it down.
Oh, Lord.
He likes his wrecking balls.
Yes, maybe they'll show the Melania Trump movie there. Coming to a theater, Kennedy Center, Trump Center near you. Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.